Something is coming. Something hungry for blood.
As we gear up for the final season of Stranger Things, we've been told by the creators, the Duffer Brothers, that Season 5 will return to its roots of Season 1 and will be dark. I believe there will certainly be deaths. In my opinion, my view is a very dark prediction. Hopefully I'm wrong and the writers can make the finale more meaningful without the amount of damage I fear that will be inflicted. There are 3 general rules or paths that I feel the show will follow. This is based on watching and reading other people's opinions and then looking at it from a writer's point of view. The first rule, that the adults are going to pay the price. The Stranger Universe has been a bit like Peanuts, little Charlie Brown, where the parents are in the periphery. Of course, many adults have played a central part, whether it's Murray, Chief Hopper, Joyce Byers, Karen Wheeler, and a couple have been killed, like Bob and Alexei. However, to make the story work as part of the trope of kids versus evil and the government, the adults, especially the parents, have to be unbelieving or unbelievers. However, with the show ending, the shroud will come off and evil will come to Hawkins. It will be time for the parents to step up and to pay the ultimate price. Now, the choice of parents to be killed off will be in conjunction of rule number 2. Rule number 2 is all the main characters will be touched closely by death. So let's assume 11 is not one of the main characters, the originals, the party. That leaves us with Mike, Will, Lucas, and Dustin. So keep that in mind with rule number 3. One of the main characters, original 4, will die. I'm not 100% sure on this though, but it wouldn't surprise me. So putting these 3 rules together, let's look at the death rule. Let's start with the biggest one. I feel that 11 has to die. Yeah, I know it has been reported that she was originally going to be killed off at the end of Season 1, but the Duffers changed those plans, leading many to feel that she is now safe. I'm not sure that's the case. Hawkins was a normal time, the original party were normal kids, then the world went to hell when they found 11. While they will be all changed forever, at the end of the series, the Upside Down will be defeated and some semblance of normality will return. In order for that to happen, though, 11 must be gone for good. There needs to be a time before 11, a time during 11, and a time after 11. As for the adults, well, before we get to the parents, let's look at some others. First, Chief Hopper. Many believe Chief Hopper is going to be killed off, but I think he will survive. Oh yeah, he is a tragic figure for sure, but if we know Hopper, then surviving the final battle while others around him, especially his adopted daughter 11, have died, will be a fate worse than death. He will in fact be defeated and wish that he had died. So what other adults will die? Mr. Clark, Scott Clark, the head of the school's audio-video club and of course science teacher. He played a bigger role in Season 1, some in 2, and then one appearance in Season 3. I think the character is very likable, and with the pronouncement that the show will be coming full circle makes this an intriguing possibility. I've seen many calls on the internet for his return, and have found that the high school science teacher has become a popular trope in kids on bike stories and role-playing games. This also brings up another point. I don't think the deaths will all be bunched up at the end. I think we'll see characters die throughout the season. Not evenly spread out like one per episode, but spread out nonetheless. So a death like Mr. Clark's will not be overshadowed by the death of another like 11's. So Mr. Clark will play a bigger supporting role for a couple episodes before we have to say goodbye. Murray. I think there's a real good chance that the original conspiracy theorist will ironically be one who dies because he becomes involved. This will be another theme of the deaths. There will be a lot of sacrificing for others. I think if Murray dies, it will be to save one of the kids, or even Hopper and or Joyce. Okay, now let's look at the families. Dustin. I think Dustin is safe. It's possible that Susie will have a bigger role in Season 5, and maybe she doesn't survive, but somehow I think both her and her Dusty will survive. But the big emotional punch in the gut will come when Dustin's mom, Claudia Henderson, will be killed off. This will be one of the adults. It's kind of a way to make a big emotional impact on one of the original 4 kids without a huge hole in the story. The thing is that Dustin's mom is just a sweet, innocent, good-natured mom. Having her die will really sink in for fans the severity of the situation. That's why I think she'll die early, like in episode 2. If she dies early, then the show will need to deal with where Dustin lives the rest of the season, maybe with one of his friends, maybe with Mr. Clark. But it may also create a reason for Susie to come for an extended visit. Will. There are many that think since Will has already been taken once and infected that he will die. This will not likely be the case though, because we are also gearing up for a story where he's coming out of the closet. It's very unlikely that he will come out of the closet and then die. However, his brother Jonathan will not be so lucky. I'm pretty sure Joyce will survive, but after Hopper loses 11 and Joyce loses Jonathan, I wouldn't be surprised if the relationship does not survive, even after Murray's sacrifice. The death of Jonathan, likely in sacrifice for Will though, will also open the door for the romance to resume between Steve and Nancy. Mike. Somehow Mike has really become the unlikable one for many fans, but I like him. He's just progressing and going through some speed bumps on the way. But yeah, he's seen a bit like Ross from Friends or really any David Schwimmer role. I think he'll survive. He'll lose 11 though, which will shake his world to the foundation, so that will be enough loss for Mike's character, right? No, I don't think so. The Wheeler's dad, Ted, I think, may also die. Again, it would be a bit ironic since Ted is one who sat on the sidelines, been an uninteresting and uninterested character, but stable head of the family. Much different than his conflicted and fun-loving wife. And yet again, it will be in a sacrificial moment of standing up for his family. Unlike the previous season, the parents will be paying the price this year. Lucas. So what leaves us with Lucas? I can't see them killing off his little precious sister Erica. So losing Max should be enough, right? Well, I actually think Max will survive. She will be part of the big solution to the defeat of the Upside Down and will end up coming out of the coma as a result. If my rules are right, then, and one of the original party must die, and I'm not sure, of course, that it will happen, but if it does, then I think Lucas will be the one. And this death will be part of the finale, likely the final episode. Will he sacrifice himself to save Max, or maybe his sister Erica, or to save the party? However he goes, if he goes, he will go out a hero. So there you have it, my feelings as to the general rules the writers will follow as to who dies and when, and my guess at specific characters. I do think that this is a worst case scenario, and as someone who feels one of the downsides of the show is just how serious the evil is, I hope I'm wrong. I don't think this level of death is required, but it wouldn't surprise me if this is the direction the Duffer Brothers go. If I'm right, then we will likely say goodbye to characters in somewhat disorder. Dustin's mom, Claudia, episode 2, Scott Clark, episode 4, Murray Bauman, episode 5, Ted Wheeler, 7, Jonathan Byers, 7, 11, and episode 8, the finale, and Lucas Sinclair, episode 8, the finale. After this bloodbath, the original party is done to Mike, Will, and Dustin, so maybe Max joins them as the fourth, I don't know. Dustin will need a place to live, maybe with the Wheelers, or maybe he goes and lives with Susie's family. The Wheeler family lost their dad, so Karen is left to raise Nancy and Mike as a single parent and dealing with the deaths of Lucas, Jonathan, and 11. And Joyce's relationship with Hopper may dissolve, as he can't deal with the loss of 11, so she's left single again and raising Will, while dealing with the loss of Jonathan. Okay, holy crap, that is a ton of broken people and families, so maybe some of that won't happen. The finale of this series has the potential to be one of the best finales of all time because of the creativity of the Duffers, their willingness to go dark, to make those hard decisions, and because of the total control and planning they have exhibited for the world they created and grew. If they pull off the right mix of aha moments, success, and tears, they will help vault this show even higher in the pantheon of great TV programs. So let me know who you think will most likely be sacrificed in the final season of Stranger Things. Thanks for watching.